I just make sure I'm ready whenever called upon. Obviously we had a few injuries recently, so it was nice to start in midfield at the weekend, but wherever I'm asked to come on and do small parts in games and maybe settle it down a bit, or sort of wing back roles, whatever I'm asked to do, I'll just make sure I'm ready to do that job in the team. I guess that sort of comes with the territory, sort of being older, but I sort of just make sure I'm looking after myself, and sort of make sure my standards are right first. I mean, I don't think you can sort of be having a go at other people, but I just make sure my standards are right and try and lead by example in that way. I mean, we actually have a good group of young players here, and like they listen, and I think they're always wanting to learn. So if little bits they ask or whatever, you just help them in their way. But really, the main thing is just sort of being professional, looking after yourself on and off the park, and people look at that. Obviously, when you're playing at a good age, at a good level, people look and ask questions. I thought it was a very good team performance, especially off of the back of the 2 losses, a few injuries as well, and I think it shows sort of the squad stepping up, and we really put a marker down. It was a 1-0 win, but I felt it was a convincing 1-0 win, and we had some very good clear-cut chances, and we could have really put it to bed earlier and made the game a lot easier, but no, we've seen it out very well. I thought it was a really good win, a great performance. I think it was more important because of the 2 defeats we had in the league. We're really disappointed with sort of the manner that we lost 8 points. Obviously, home one against Hibs, it was scrappy. Probably should have just took the draw and seen it out. And then obviously the Motherwell was just a disappointing night. But I think I always say when it's like that, you want games quite close, and we managed to put it to bed, and you just move on, and we've got to make sure that doesn't happen again against St Johnstone. We put a good performance in. I'm not like on all of this social media or whatever, but obviously it's nice to have that sort of that affiliation with a club. I mean, the fans have been great. I've said it since I've been here. I mean, especially when they backed us when we were in tough times at the club, going through tough runs, and they always backed us. And I think you've seen that on Saturday. It was evident again that they're right behind the team, and I think it makes it difficult for other teams when they come here. I mean, the fans are turning up in numbers and making themselves heard, and it can only help us. But no, for me it's been great, but for the team it's good as well. Sometimes it just sort of fits. I can't really explain it. You come in, and I always, it was St Johnstone away game. I've spoken about it a few times. We got beat 1-0, and I thought we were really poor. And there was a number of fans. It was like a Wednesday night, and they were sort of clapping us off the park, and I was like, and that was when we were on that run and we were close to sort of going down. And I think that was a big moment. I just thought, like, fans are getting behind you through your darkest times. I mean, you've got to make sure you do everything you can to try to stay up, and thankfully we did that year. Yeah, so obviously I've been doing my coaching badges this year. Marcus is doing it as well. Obviously he's a lot younger than me, but Alan's obviously gave me the chance to go in and sometimes work with the younger boys, so I try and do that at least once a week, but so far so good. And Craig McLeish, I've been working with him sometimes with the 14s, but now I just whatever I can sort of try my hand in that, and hopefully get the badge sooner rather than later, and then move on.